Hello my soul family, you're all welcome. Today we are going to be sewing this beautiful scrunchy but also structured sleeves. You can decide to leave it plain or use appliques to beautify it. For this tutorial I'm using 2 yards of fabric for both sleeves. That's 1 yard of fabric for each sleeve. So let's get started. So I'm using this red fabric. It's a Mikado fabric and this is the thick one. I decided to use the thick fabric so that the sleeve should have some structure. So I'll begin by folding my fabric into 2 along the length, and then I'll fold it again into 2 . After carefully arranging it well, I'll go ahead and draw a curved line to make the edges a bit rounded like I'm doing. And the next thing is to cut it out. So this is how it looks. Both edges are rounded. So I'm going to keep it aside and we'll move straight ahead to cut the piece of fabric that we are going to pass inside our sleeve, and that is what will give it that scrunchy effect. So I'm using the sleeve round measurement plus 2 inches for ease, and the width of this fabric is 5 inches. So I'm going to quickly cut it out. Then I'll place it on another fabric to make it 2 pieces. So back to our sleeve, we are folding it into 2, wrong sides facing each other. And on this angle, I'm going to measure 6 inches, just enough space that my hand can pass through. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. So I'm measuring 6 inches as well. And from that 6 inches, we are going to stitch it all through to the other mark. So I'll quickly take it to the machine and do the stitching. So this is it. This is one side of the sleeve and this is the other opening. So we are going to move ahead to pass this piece of fabric through this opening, as you can see me doing. So we are going to arrange it to align with the straight side. Then we are going to stitch it. Before that, I'm going to use my sewing pins to hold it in place. Then I'll take it to the machine and stitch it. After that, I'm going to send my hand through the next hole and begin pulling the fabric from inside. So I'm going to continue pulling gently till it comes out on the other side. So I'm going to arrange it as well, pin it down and stitch it. So after stitching it, I'm going to go ahead and trim off all the excess fabric, and after that I'm going to move to my overlock machine and seal the edges. So I've already gone ahead and sealed the edges. So the next thing we are going to do is to make a loose stitch so that we can draw gathers. And I'm going to measure 18 inches from the side before I start sewing my stitches. And for these loose stitches, I prefer to use my hand needle due to the thickness of the fabric. This other side, I'm going to measure 18 inches as well, and that is where my gathers will end. So I'm going to pull it till it gives me the measurement of my across arm. This sleeve is an off-shoulder sleeve, so we are going to use the across arm measurement. Please click on the like button and also subscribe. So since we are making an off-shoulder sleeve, I'm going to cut a small band that we are going to fix at the top of the sleeve. So I'm using 5 inches by 3.5 inches. 5 inches unfold by 3.5 inches. So here we have the sleeve, and it is on this gathered part that we are going to fix the band. So we are going to place it on the wrong side of the sleeve, and after that we are going to flip it to the right side, fold the edges inside and top stitch. So I'm going to do it on the machine and then I'll show you the outcome. So this is the outcome. I'm going to trim off the excess fabric. So you can see the sleeve is already giving that scrunchy effect. We are still going to arrange it very well. Arrange it the way you desire, and I'm going to use my thread and needle again to tack it on some important places to keep it together so that it doesn't scatter when you wear it. So after tacking, I'm going to close the sides. So I'm going to sew this small angle as you see me doing. And our sleeve is ready to be fitted on the dress. You can see how beautiful it looks. So we are fitting this sleeve on an off-shoulder dress. You can see the dress is already sewn. So we have our off-shoulder dress and we are going to fit the sleeve as you can see me doing. And whilst attaching the sleeve to the dress, we are going to do a bit of pleating. And this is the outcome. You can go ahead and embellish it to your desired effect. You can use any appliques of your choice. I actually made two of these, red and peach, and I decided to embellish the peach color as you can see on this picture. So this is the outcome of our sleeves. Beautiful, right? Thank you for watching. Please, if you have not liked this video, please go ahead and hit on the like button. Please hit on the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification so that whenever I upload a video, you will be the first to watch it. Thank you.